All right, let's go. So it's been a long time. Well, long time, relative. A few months. Um, just got my hair cut. Got my beard trimmed up. So I'm feeling actually really good. Actually, it's really bright out. And I needed to post a video because when you're feeling good, life's good. It's important to say something, right? Share what's on your mind with those that you care about. Hopefully you haven't blocked me on Facebook or wherever I'm going to post this at. So, how have I been doing? Status update. Life is great, all right? Northern Virginia, lots to do. Yeah, traffic is crazy, so we'll just move on from that. Traffic is crazy sometimes. But beyond that, got the house ready for Christmas. My sister's visiting this weekend. But down to the nitty gritty, I'm loving work. I was talking to a buddy of mine last night, Charlie, and just he's texting me, like just texting, and I can hear the anguish, not the anguish. That's a little too harsh a word, but I can just feel there's that tension that's always there in the military, with pushing and pushing and shoving and more, never enough, and definitely over a 20-year career, definitely feel like you're getting put through the meat grinder. And I don't regret any of it. I love everything the military has done for me. It's turned me into the man I am today. If I had not done it, I probably seriously would have ended up in jail or not made it to this point in my life. Too wild and reckless. But 20 years later, oh yeah, Veterans Day weekend, reflecting on my Navy career, I don't regret any of it. But I am so happy I got out. And like I said to all my junior sailors, hey, the Navy, I think you have to be a specific kind of individual to be willing to put yourself through that if you're trying to get to 20 or 30 or retirement and such. But if not, do your time and get out. Get the most you can out of the opportunity, just like anything in life. Get the most out of the opportunity and get out. Because the military does have opportunities. Getting an education, getting some money, TSP, saving. There's so many benefits, medical and otherwise, that sometimes we forget about, and because we're in the grind. But just like any opportunity in life, get what you can out of it, get out, move on, close that chapter, open another chapter. And that's what this is about. 20 years is a pretty, is several chapters that me and my wife endured. Always got to mention Sarah because, oh man, she is the rock, the foundation of my family, and definitely, my day starts and stops with her, and that's why I love her. And she definitely shaped me into the man I am. But moving forward, this new chapter that I've embarked on over the last 9 months now, I love it, and I have no problem saying that I love working at CoreSite. I never thought I'd be in a data center until just over a year and a half ago when I started looking into them, thinking with my degree in nuclear engineering technology and my background. But commercial nuclear power didn't work out, and I am happy. I'm so happy. My good friend Craig went that route for a little bit, and a year and a half in realized this is miserable, this sucks, and that's no way to go through life. No matter how much the money is, happiness, yes, pay the bills, feed the mouths, provide shelter, but happiness. And I am truly blessed and happy right now, and that's what I want to share. And the fact that we have a beautiful home, good health, abundance that we never had when we were in the military. Not that we were super poor, but just a paycheck to paycheck lifestyle and getting by. And that was obviously because we were a little young and reckless too, and didn't probably planned as best as we could, I'll say. But just now, doing well overall, financially, but emotionally, but I'm telling you, what I really want to make this all about, not only just the fact that I'm doing good and not to brag, but finding happiness in life and what makes you happy. And even when I started working at CoreSite, and it was new and it was exciting and it was different, and so anything in life new and exciting and different is going to be stimulating and make you happy. But there was times, once I got into the grind of it, the day-to-day, waking up, especially when we had to go to 12-hour shifts from our 8-hour shifts and still put in the same amount of work and effort, that there was a bit of a doldrum in there. And debating on, did I make the right move? Is data centers what I want to do? Am I out of my depth? Is this truly going to bring me happiness? And questioning everything. I think that most, especially individuals that retire, when they transition out, there's such a high turnover with veterans because of that. They're not sure what they want to do with their life. They jump into something, and then turns out that's not what they want to be about, or that's not what makes them happy. But I can truly tell you, I figured out what makes me happy, and CoreSite, VA3, data center or otherwise, is where I'm able to fulfill that. And don't give up if you're not happy. If you are pushing a 9 to 5, think about it. Have a deep reflection of what's bringing you happiness. Is it happening there? Can it happen there? Because that's the other question, is even wherever you start out, small or otherwise, are the opportunities there? You're just not ready for them, or they haven't presented themselves, or you haven't created them. Because that is huge too. And sometimes we want the happiness to be served up to us, and the reality is, just like most things in life, what can you control? Are you doing the most to make that happen? So are you creating the opportunities? Are you creating the happiness and the ability to do things that make you happy? So I have, and if you guys have any questions about anything that I'm doing, text me, call me. I've said this before, and I give my number out freely. It's not just an empty gesture. 757-842-1333. Text, call. I don't care. Everybody that I've ever served with or touched with, or who's influenced me, or hopefully I had influence on them. Like I said, I don't know how frequently I'll post these videos, but damn, I'm feeling good. I want everybody to feel this way. And I think my journey and how I've gotten to this point, it's been rocky, it's been bumpy, it's been ups and downs. If you can avoid some of those downs and experience more of the ups, I would love to be a part of that and help you out. But man, I am very thankful for everybody that has had any influence in getting me to this point. And you may not realize it, but whether you think the moments were fleeting, or they didn't resonate, or didn't stick, I'm telling you, I appreciate it. I really do. And I want to continue to do good for others, because that's really what actually makes me happy. The team that we're building at CoreSite and VA3, because that's really what I realize is making me happy, is what I'm able to do within my realm of influence and opportunity, and creating the opportunities. So if you just want to make a ton of money, I don't know if I can help you there. I can maybe point you in the right direction or tell you what you should do. I mean, data centers is definitely not a dying industry like nuclear power. But if you truly want to find fulfillment and happiness, I'm hitting my strides right now, is what I'm saying. A young 39 will say here, even though my gray beard will maybe seem a little more dated, but we are right at 10 minutes, and I think that's long enough and good enough for me to talk about on this beautiful November Sunday, Veterans Weekend. But I am feeling gangster AF, and I wish I worked with everybody that I worked with in the past. I wish I could recruit everybody and have everybody come work with me at CoreSite, and we would build something incredibly awesome. I mean, that's what we're doing right now. The team that we have and the dynamic, it's everything I dreamed and hoped for that I could create in the military. And there were brief, fleeting moments when that was happening in the military. But the bureaucracy and the design basis of a military functioning organization, very limiting in some regards. So, all right, y'all. Seriously, I cannot beat this horse enough. I love and respect all of you. Maybe even if we didn't agree at times, we had arguments, hashed it out. I never went to blows over anything with anybody. That's just not my style. But seriously, I hope this video finds you in a good place and you're on the path like me to a better place. Thank you, and have a great Veterans Day weekend.